If you love the idea of using a custom WordPress theme, then I'm going to show you exactly how to design one in this tutorial real quick. This will come in a lot handy for you as a web designer or webmaster if you design WordPress website for your client and you want to always keep things super tight. You want to always deliver your website with a custom WordPress theme. I'll show you how to do that in this tutorial, and this would be useful for anyone in case you just want to build your first WordPress theme. You're not a programmer, you don't know how to do anything whatsoever, like writing a piece of code or doing anything. I will show you exactly how to get that done in this tutorial without writing a piece of code. This will be as simple as ABC. So without further ado, I think we should get started already. So right on my screen here is a default WordPress website that I want us to use for tutorial purpose. And as you can tell, I have the default WordPress 2025 theme installed here. So let's come to the dashboard so you can see it super clean. So if we come to appearance, we come to themes, you can see we have the 2025 theme installed. So we want to build our theme. So we want to build our WordPress theme adapting the 2025 default WordPress theme. How can we do that? We're going to use the help of a very simple plugin. So let's come to plugins here. Let's come to add new. And then we are going to use this plugin called create block theme. Is the third one here by wordpress.org. So let's just install this theme and then let's activate this. You can have plugin like Spectra turned on for your purpose because this theme, as you can tell from this plugin here, would be based on Gutenberg. So anything to give you more functionality with your Gutenberg or give you template or post or whatever it is you would element would just be good enough. But I want to keep this very simple, so I would not be going that route. So basically, now that we have this plugin installed, we can obviously come to appearance. Now we have our themes, we have editor, and then we have create block theme. We'll come back to this eventually. Let's just come to editor and see what we can do. This is where we are going to be building our own theme. So right now, the first thing here is a navigation. We might want to play around with this navigation. You may also want to possibly maybe rename that to whatever you want. Maybe you want to call it header, whatever it is. You can see you can rename here. But basically what I want us to do is just for us to edit this. Maybe I should come back here. We might come back here eventually later, but basically I just want to show you what we have inside of our navigation. So the next thing here is our style, which is probably where we should be spending a lot of time because we want to play with a lot of things here. Here you can play with your typography for the theme that you want to have, and also for your colors, your background shadows, and also your layout. This just give you more functionality over the default WordPress theme. So now first off, let's come to our typography. So you can see from here we have different typographies that we can easily play around for our new theme. So we can just play around with all of this for us to be able to see what typography we would like to use on our website. I think I like this. Just something very random. I'm not trying to create anything spectacular in this tutorial. I just want to show you what's possible. For your front, in case again you want to maybe use more front, you can come here. You can see what we have in our library already. You can upload front if you have front already in your maybe local PC that you might want to use. That's fine. And then we can also use maybe Google Front. So you can come here, you can see, for example, I love to use theme front, like Poppins. So you can say I have Poppins here with 18 variants. I can just easily add these to this so that I can use that. So this is super cool. Yeah, I'm sure this is something you'll find very interesting. So that's it. You can play around, and from here you can come to your text, your link. How do you want all of these things to display? And again, you can come to the eye toggle here for you to be able to see exactly how things are currently. So you can see this is exactly what you'll be having. Let's toggle that back on to have our page here. So that's it. So you can come to our font size preset. We can maybe from small, medium, large. So if you are selecting medium or small, now in my case here, you can see it's 0.9 RAM. So you can change that one to AM, to pixels, to whatever it is you want to use that suits you. You can set preset for every of this. So I really don't want to waste so much time here, but just want to show you everything you can do to style your theme appropriately. So we can come to colors. This might be where you want to spend some time. You can set specific colors for elements like your text, your background, your link, your caption. But I just love to use their color palette. This is just like a one-click solution for everything. So you can see I now have a very green website right now, and I think this is cool. Let me just leave it this way. In your case, set appropriate color so you can see every of the text here, the background, everything has responded to my color palette, which is quite fantastic. So you can play around again with your shadows, but layout is something again that gives you much more control over this theme, which you would not have if not for that plugin. So you want to set your white width and then your content width, and that's for me. I would just love to do 1440 pixels. For content width, I think this is too tiny. Or maybe I'll just do 1100 pixel. I just love that. I just love that wide content width. So in your case, if you like it very narrow, you can just set your pixels here accordingly. Again, from the preview here, it will give an idea of what your website should be looking like. So that's literally up to you. Whatever it is that you want is just fine here. So that's it for our styles here. From here, as we can see, we should be able to see the pages we have. As you can tell from here, we just have two pages here, the sample page and then the privacy policy page. But I don't really want to use this. Let me just move this to trash. I can delete those pages from here. So you can see, move to trash. Let's publish. Okay, delete, sorry. And now I can maybe now add new pages. I can just say home page, like so. I can create draft for my home page. So you can see now I have home page here. I can just easily choose a pattern. So you can see all the pattern that we have here is now responding to the colors that we have set, which is super cool. So let's just play with something random here. So let's say we want to use this. I might just want to maybe make this theme something custom for me. I might just possibly want to let's just duplicate this. Let me just say let me just do tabs here, right? So I might just want to change the size of this text here. Okay, so let's come here and then let's just reduce the size of this. Maybe something I just want something more like this. So let's say for this image right now, I want to replace this with my image. I want to maybe upload an image. I would search an image from my computer and upload here. Alright, I just found this image here and I am uploading this image right here. So you can drag the image to see whatever it is you want. You see, whatever it is, literally up to you to style your page. I think that's it here. That's everything I want to do for the home page. This is just for tutorial purpose. Like I told you, you might want to maybe use plugins that will help you easily bring in blocks to design your pages. So that's it. So this is done here. So let's come back. So you can see home page done. Let's add another page. We might want to call this about dApps. Let's just make this about me, right? Okay, maybe I should just do capital D for dApps and then let's create a draft. As usual, I'll just use a template here for myself. Let me look for a template. Okay, maybe I should use this. I can just change this text. I can say this is my story, right? Okay, learn more. I can change out the images here. Do whatever it is you want to do. About us here, I can just change it to about apps. Whatever it is you're designing is fine, but for this purpose I think I will just publish this, and I think I'm done with this page here. Come back here, let's add a few more pages. Let's do contact. I'll call this contact tabs. Let's create draft. As usual, I will just use a random template here, so you can see something like this. I will just publish this. I don't want to style this further, so you can get. Let's just create another one. Okay, maybe we should do blog. That will be good. I can create this. I will not want to use any template for blog right now. Let's just keep it very blank, because it should be our archive page. So I will just done with that. So we have 4 pages here. Maybe I should just work with 4 pages. This is good enough for now. So now let's come back. We're done with our pages. Now we can come to our template. This is the template for our website. It's just like you're building your WordPress theme the same way you would do if you were to be using maybe Elementor Pro to build your theme. So you can see this is how your archive page would display. This is how your home page would display. This is how your index page would display. Page without title, your 404, your pages, your search result, your single post. For example, let's say that for our pages we don't want to have title. Maybe I should show you what that looks like. Unfortunately, I have not set my home page, so but let's come back here. So my blog page is my default page here. I'll set that real quick, but let me come to my home page so you can see this home is here. Let's say I don't want the title of our home page here. I just want anybody who come home to see, hey, that's here, and see the text. So we can edit that from the page settings. So template rather. So let's come to this template. So you can see here we have a title. I might just want to delete that. So I can come down here and delete this. And we have a featured image here, but I want to leave this. That's literally up to you. In case you want to add a featured image for your page, you can just go to that page and then you see an option for a featured image, and then you can add out. I will be doing more tutorials maybe subsequently about this to show you how you can really build a WordPress theme. And also in my subsequent tutorial, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can make something. You can create a WordPress theme and create something that you can really earn money out of. You can begin to sell WordPress theme. I'll show you. You don't need to worry yourself about how to design your pages. You don't need to worry yourself about nothing. I'll show you how you can really use AI to design something like this. If that's a tutorial you would like to see from me, you had better subscribe and check out for those further tutorials. I promise you to be exciting and it will be fantastic. So that's it for customizing our template here. Another thing you can do from here is to come to add a template. So you can see you can still create several templates for your tag archives, your date archives, your front page. This template will be specifically for your home page, and I think that's fantastic. So you can also create custom template. You can call it whatever it is, maybe sidebar, maybe whatever, maybe pop-up, whatever it is you want to do on your WordPress theme. And I think that's beautiful. I am done here. I don't want to waste so much of our time. Super cool. So another thing we have here is patterns. So if you come down here, you will see all the patterns that we have already via this theme. And I think the 2025 theme is kind of super cool, because we can easily use this. We can easily adapt this for our new theme, customize this thing, and then that's it. A lot of things are good here. So first off, let's come to our header. You can see what our header would look like here. This is a vertical side header, and this is header with large title, which is not what we are using. We're using this. We can customize this right now from here. So from here, we might just want to maybe change this to an image, and then we can just add something new, add before, add after. You can see from here we can bring in an image to serve as a logo for us, or you can just You can just type in an image there, or just come to site logo, whatever it is, and then upload your logo if you have a logo file. I don't have any media there, as you can see, so I will just delete this. And you can change the color of the background in case you want to edit the whole layout. So if you come to style, you can see we can change this. This is the default style. We can change our style. So you can see we have different colors for different style, which is very, very beautiful. For your menu, you can play around with the padding and the margin. It's just super, super easy and convenient to style. But I think I like what's here already. This is the default. This is now the new style. Let's see what we have on our home page. You can see what we have here. Maybe something new like something like this will be fine. So now let's just save this. Let's just play around with this. I think this is beautiful for this purpose. So now if we come back to our home page here, let's refresh to see what we have. So you can see that how super awesome is this. So you can build yourself your header, your footer. So if we come back to as well, let's come back here. Let's come to our footer. This is the footer that we are currently using. Right, so we can also change our footer design here. So you can see several other footer designs that we have available for us to use. So this is what we are using. For this, I can change this. I'm unlinking this. I can just say designed instead of with WordPress. I can just say designed by dapps. So for dapps, I can put maybe a link back to myself from here. I can just link this and then I put the URL of my website, which is https dappsdiary.com. So that's good. I might just want to take this out completely. For this one here, I might just put a copyright 2025, whatever it is you want to do. Maybe I should call it Dapp Starter Theme. I don't know what to call this, but whatever it is you want to call this is fine. So let's just leave this as is. So this is supposed to have a site logo, but we don't have a logo. Let's just delete this entirely. I'm okay with what I have there. For my background color here, maybe I should work with so from here again, I can just come to my style and maybe I should just leave this as is so that our footer can match our header, right? So if I have a site tagline, that should be something that will pop up here, which is good. So let's save this. So you can see that I am beginning to build myself a website that I love, which is you can see this is super, super cool and awesome. But I don't want to drag this any further, but you get the idea. Just build yourself your header, your footer. You can come to your patterns here. It just gives you access to build quite a number of things. As a matter of fact, what I would do is for me to go to my pages here. I can design stuff here and I just turn all the design for every other page as a pattern so that I can use them site-wide. It's that super, super easy. And also, if I want to export this theme to maybe another website, I will have all the design I have on my pages here in my pattern ready for me to use, or as a template too as well. I think I'm done here trying to do this, but you get the idea. You can style this however you want to style it. So one of the things we still have to do is to let's leave our site name. Let's come to reading. We want to set this to a static page. Our home page should be my home page. My blog page should be my blog. Another thing we should have just styled for that is our blog template. I'm not sure I did touch that. But again, you can check that out. Let's come to our permalinks. I'm not sure that's set, so let's set this to post name, and then let's save this to as well. Okay, I think this is good right now. So if I come back right now, let's refresh this. So you see our home page is now loading this. This is cool. So let's come to the about page. So you can see that here about dapps. We have a WordPress theme here designed. So now the thing is, if we come back here, we come to appearance and we come to themes, we are still using our 2025 theme. So right now, like I showed you earlier, if you now come here to create block theme, this is where you get to do the magic. So you can see you can export this 2025 theme as a zip file. You can create a blank theme. You can create a clone of the 2025 theme that we have just designed, and you can also create a child theme. All of them works. But again, I just want to clone this, so I want to give this a name. Maybe I should call it dapps starter theme. Right, so description, call it whatever you want to call it. I can just call this version 1.0. That's everything. Who is the author? Dapps. And then generate block theme. You can see theme created successfully. The editor will not load. I personally don't know the reason why this loads the editor, but there's nothing I want to do here anymore. I can just come back. And then if we come to appearance and come to themes, you can see now that we now have dapps starter theme here. This super cool. You can see that this theme here, even though it's having our name, still have the thumbnail of our 2025 theme. We can correct that, and that's super easy to correct. So you can just go to maybe any part of the theme that you have designed that you want to use. Maybe this part is what you want to use. I think this is too. Maybe I should just zoom this a little in. I think you should just snip something around 1400 by 900. I think that's the resolution that is best for your theme thumbnail. So you might want to make sure you get something very, very close. So I'll just snip something random here like this. So that's saved to my screenshot on my computer already. So now I can come back here. So let's come back to create block theme. Oh, I need to set this back to 100%. So what I want to do is that I want to export dapps data theme as a zip file, as you can see here. So if we click on this, so you can see our theme is downloading. So you can see this is just this has just downloaded into my computer. How super cool is that? So this is here. So let's open it up. It's here. So what I want to do with this is that I want to first off extract this. So I'll extract this into another folder, because we want to change the thumbnail of that theme, which is very, very important. Okay, now this is done. Now I have dapps starter theme here. So if I open this up, what I want to change here is my screenshot.png. So I want to make sure that I bring in my snip into this page. You can see, unfortunately, the dimension of my screenshot is not really up. So if you come here, we can see this one is 1200 by 900. I think my own is a little bit wider and a little bit shorter. So you might want to resize your images. I want to believe you know how to do that. I can do that here by default inside of Windows. So I think that's not so much of a problem, but I just want to first off just delete this screenshot first. So let's delete this, and then let's rename this. So make sure your screenshot is small letter S and not capital letter S. So okay, so we can just save this. So this is done here. We can come back here. Now I can then zip this right now, compress this to zip file, and then my dapps starter theme is ready for me. So now let's install this thing maybe on a new WordPress theme. So you can see here I have a 2024 theme here. So let's come to themes. You can see what I have. Let's add a new theme. Let's upload a theme. So now let's bring in our starter template theme here, and let's try to install this theme. All right, so you can see we have our theme here. Let's activate this theme, and you can see here is my theme here, dapps starter theme. So you can see the height is not good, so that's why I told you make sure the height is about 900 and the width is about 1200. And this is how super simple and easy it is for you to create yourself a WordPress theme without writing a piece of code. So what are you waiting for? You can go experiment with this. I'm going to be building more on this tutorial, showing you more things you can do, creating a WordPress theme and then making money off that theme. So watch out for those tutorial, and that's my time for this one. If you have any issues, you can let me know in the comment section as usual. I'll look out for them. I would see you in subsequent tutorials, and until then, take care.